The expectations of this trip were more so what I expected here at College Station. It was a cadet program, albeit at a military academy, but nonetheless something very similar to what I was used to here. And so the expectations weren't much in the sense that I had a preconceived notion of what was going to happen or what I was going to experience. Aside from being a very relaxed and very friendly culture, it's very similar to the way things are in Texas. Everybody says hi, everybody says howdy, they ask how you're doing. It's a very friendly culture, and that's something that really surprised me. Being Australia is a Western developed nation, it's actually culturally similar to the US. And so that's what surprised me. But at the same time, in terms of any sort of significant outlooks I came away with, not much. The exchange was much longer, and living in an area for multiple months at a time, you are fully immersed in a culture with a certain people, and you are now the foreigner. You're the person who's quote unquote out of place. You're the person who's, observing what it's like to be inside there instead of, being there briefly for 2 weeks and barely scratching the surface of what you would normally learn behind the history or the current situation of a nation. Here you got to experience it. I preferred the exchange simply because it's a longer period of time that you spend in a country and you effectively live there, and I think that's a better way to experience another nation, another culture, and that's the one I like the most. I would recommend the reciprocal exchange program to other cadets, primarily because you get, a lot of us know of the military here. A lot of us experience that regimented lifestyle, that organized lifestyle, and seeing it in another country helps you make the correlation that people are very much the same around the world wherever you go, especially in a military. And I think that's, and furthermore, you're going to be, people going into the military, they're going to be working with, people like NATO, various allied nations that, their experience will be very valuable in the future. And so I think it's good to build those connections now and make friends now with people in those countries who you'll probably interact with in the future.